Welcome, Mitali. I'm happy to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let me introduce you. Mitali is an Odissi dancer and has been dancing since the age of 6. With her husband, also a dancer, they live in Mumbai, and already in their family they live a special workshop of dialogue and unity. Mitali, for us laymen, can you explain what the Odissi dance is?
Sure. So Odissi dance, it's one of the classical dance forms. There are 8 classical dance forms. And Odissi, the one I specialize in, is from the state of Orissa. And it is a very, very old, dance form, like 2nd century BC. But it used to be performed only in the temples. And slowly it has come out of the temples. And I have been really, really lucky to know the people who have been instrumental in getting it out of the temple. And this started around after independence, around 1950s. So that's how it started being performed more for the masses.
Mitali, what does dancing mean to you?
A very lovely question. The answer is, for me, luckily, dance has been a way of life. So from the time I was like 5, 6, my parents had taken me for a lot of programs, and we had a cultural background also in the house because my dad was a lot into instruments, playing instruments. My mom is a singer. So dance was like I used to be taken a lot for many shows. Also in India, especially, if dance is not considered that maybe as a profession, it's really something that one can take forward. But I would just say that I was really lucky to meet Raul, and very supportive about my profession because he himself is a dancer, he himself is an artist, and also because we always performed. My kids have also seen both of us on stage so often. So when both of them was really small, I used to take them for all my programs so that they know that what is it to, what exactly goes beyond a performance. So for me, luckily I have been able to continue my dancing. This beautiful journey is going on because it has always been a way of life, and with the support of my family, I can say that it's going really further great.
You are Hindu and your husband is Christian. How did you meet and how do you manage to live in harmony despite your differences?
Okay, you took me back to like more than 20 years back. I had seen him perform for a festival. I was also part of that festival. It was a dance festival of 3 days, and Raul was one of the participants. I was one of the other participants on the next day, and there were 3 winners, out of which, unfortunately, I didn't win, but Raul won. And I was really, really taken aback by the way he danced, and the way he reached out to the audience, and something in me kept thinking about that I would like to meet this artist. So I went and congratulated him, and it so happened that just probably a month after that, one of our friends was doing a TV serial, like a documentary, and she wanted me to be a part of it. And when I reached the studio, I saw Raul there. And I was really very thrilled that, okay, I'm going to meet this artist. And from then on, we became friends and our journey began together. And we also worked on one more ballet called Leelavati, where, he played a very small role in that entire ballet. He played the role of my dream man. So he was a prince who comes in my dream. And so after that, we got to know each other much more because of our rehearsals. And then we decided to go ahead and get married.
And How is possible to dialogue in your differences? What's your secret in your family and dance?
Okay, I will tell you my secret. Uh, Raul is from another dance background, in the sense he is another style, another dance style, and I'm from another background. Since both of us were, at a very good stage at the time we got married, we decided we will not venture out, or we'll not combine and come together to dance. So it was decided I will do my style and he will do his style, and we will not dance together for professional reasons. However, after a year that we got married, we got an opportunity to perform for a conference in US, and they requested us if we could dance together because of the time limitations, and so it was a very challenging thing, because it's like two languages have to combine suddenly, and do something. So how do we do that? So we approached our teachers, our gurus, and they helped us with a very small piece, which was like 3 minutes. It was an opening sequence of Shiva and Parvati, where they come together, and it's called Ardhanarishwar also, where it's Shiva and Parvati together. And after our show, whoever met us, they all had a lot of blessings for us and a lot of good wishes. And they said, please continue to dance together. Don't, it's nice that you dance solo and you do your shows, but at least try and dance together, whenever possible. We thought, why not give, at simultaneously, when we can do two dance styles together, and show people how it complements each other. So we didn't want to show the differences of our style, which are quite a few, but we wanted to show how we can complement each other's style. Also, very small thing is that in case sometime on stage we realize that one of us has made a mistake, or forgotten, we, because we have that chemistry, and we are husband wife, probably we just try to make up for each other's mistakes, and see that the audience gets a glimpse of the best of what we can perform. So every show has been a memorable one from our side, with the audience's reactions and a lot of blessings and encouragement.
And you also have a dance school. What kind of dance do you teach, and who are your students?
Okay, so I can very, very proudly say that earlier I used to think dance is for a particular set of people of a particular age. However, in my journey, especially last 3 years, it has so happened that I have met umpteen number of people who want to learn dance. So I started experimenting with seniors, that's the elders who were 60 plus. So I was requested by a friend that could you come and choreograph, because it was World Senior Citizens Day, and she wanted me to do a dance sequence with them. So I did a lot of homework and went and taught them according to their age. And when I taught them, I got a lot of confidence that dance is not only for a certain age or certain factor or certain people who can go ahead. So they performed the dance sequence, whatever I had choreographed, and it so happened that a month later another NGO contacted me, and this time when I went there, all the patients were on wheelchairs. So I was very taken aback, and I had actually tears, because I didn't know what can I teach. I was just thinking that sometimes we complain that no, I don't have a good beat, so I can't dance. I feel awkward, and I said, what do I do? They can't even get up. But what I started doing is I started playing music and started doing a lot of actions and started, clapping and because clapping is a good form of exercise also. So, started clapping up, down, then started doing diagonal, then started going round, then started snapping, started crossing my hand, and they were thoroughly enjoying it. So I thought that, wow, so the lady who runs the NGO, she said, Mitali, they thoroughly enjoyed. So will you continue coming? So that was again a push for me that, yes, I will do it. So when I started doing that in my building, I have a very huge complex here. So there is one elder lady, she is in her 80s, and she runs yoga classes for seniors. And it was her dream that she should learn from me. So I told her that, I'm now ready to teach you, because I was a little hesitant earlier. And so she collected few friends of her age, and then we started. And children has always been my forte. I have always loved teaching children also. So I've got a batch of I call them enthusiastic teenagers, and I've got a small kids batch, which I call them Odyssey Champs. And then I have the elder ones whom I call graceful legends. So I've got like students from age 5 to, I can say right now very proudly, I can say I've got 100 plus age, because my friend's grandmother just completed 100, and she was one of the person to join a workshop I did recently, which was for seniors. So she was a part of it also. So I can proudly say it's 100 plus now.
Mitali, in your experience, can dance be an instrument of peace and fraternity?
Definitely. There is absolutely no doubt about it. See, we always go with that approach that dance consists of three E's. We call it three E's: a medium to educate, a medium to entertain, and a medium to enlighten the masses. So, when we have a program, normally in India or wherever, it is believed, it is said that a dancer is a mediator to convey message of God to the audience and what the audience feel to God. So it so happened that again we had one show. I had one solo program just after the terrorist attack in Mumbai, and I was not sure whether the show was happening. It was a ticketed show because it was, this place is opposite the Oberoi where the attack happened. But the show did go on. And after the show, there was one lady who came up to me, and she was like little in tears. And she said, Mitali, I want to just tell you, today I experienced heaven. And I was so taken aback, because I said that if, through me somebody can experience heaven, it's like, what would a dancer want, what else would anybody want? So we have now started reaching out to more and more people. In fact, one of my aunt, she just turned she passed away recently, but she turned 80 a few months back. And all four of us, we went and performed in her house for her, because she couldn't move out. And her daughters called up and thanked me so many times, because it's something which they feel she will remember always, because she couldn't step out, and we went to perform for her at her place. I feel dance definitely, and it's not that dance is for a particular sector. If you are of this age, or you're of this religion, or if you are of a particular caste, or so it is open. It's like for everybody. So dance is definitely a medium of peace and unity.
Thank you very much.
Thank
It was a
you. Thank you
pleasure.
so much. Same here. Thank you. Thank you so, so much.